Hello and welcome to Monmouth in Focus, a program about the services and functions of Monmouth County government. I'm Cynthia Scott, your host for Monmouth in Focus. And even though the summer season is over, Monmouth County attractions, sites, and events will keep residents and visitors entertained and coming back for more all year long. Today we are joined by Freeholder Director Tom Arnone, who serves as the liaison to county tourism, and he's here to talk about the 2019 summer season and what lies ahead for the four-season destination. Welcome. Thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you. It's great to be here.
Always great to see you and always great to talk about tourism, a popular topic here in Monmouth County.
Sure.
How was the 2019 summer tourism season?
So as you can go by, I guess you could gauge it on two things. First of all, the traffic was unbelievable amount of traffic that we had here, but that's a good thing for our business climate. But most importantly, the weather. We really were very fortunate, and that dictates a lot of your success there, and obviously it's out of our control, the weather there. But this year, I think we had like 2 weekends where we had some rain there, but besides that, we had stellar weather. Beautiful sunshine, and the one weekend that probably was a little rough was the weekend that we had it where it was like over 100 degrees because people wanted to stay inside the house.
Correct.
But besides that, we had great weather and great success this year.
Yeah, what kind of feedback have you heard from our tourism partners?
So we really don't get those numbers in, all the numbers that we actually gauge it on. But what we have heard is Manasquan, and I speak with Manasquan, and our tourism director Amanda Stone speaks with them regularly, and we hear they exceeded their numbers from 2018. And I know Asbury Park, the businesses.
Sure.
I was fortunate enough to do another event with a lot of businesses, food establishments this year. And it was called Restaurant Week. But, so I was able to see and talk to them about how their summer was going, and they were expecting huge numbers this year when the final countdown. And I know just the beach revenue, from what I understand, Asbury Park's roughly about $300,000 over last year.
Oh, that's great.
So that's great.
Yeah.
So it's all looking up. That's all positive, and we don't stop. We keep building, and I'll have some closeout numbers soon.
You know, it's great that you hold the press conference at the beginning of the summer prior to Memorial Day weekend, and then you hold the press conference at the end of the summer.
Yeah, last month I held a conference at the Ocean Wave in Long Branch. And I have to tell you, when you go down to Pier Village, and I was there for Restaurant Week there. That was one of the restaurants that we hosted there. And it's amazing. It's amazing you're in Monmouth County.
Yeah.
And you truly sit out there, and not just Long Branch, but all along the shore, and you see the types of venues that are there, and we know why people are attracted to come to Monmouth County.
And you bring up such a good point, because we have numerous beaches, but they're all unique.
They are all different. When you go from Manasquan to Sandy Hook, and you look at the rules and regulations, the cost, the way they're operated, some of the restrictions that are there, they're all different. And it's good because everybody can make their choice on what ones they go. And we can't forget about the Bayshore.
Sure.
Because we have taken another approach this year. It's always been geared that the tourism season is geared to the shore.
Sure.
So we had our opening meeting during the winter, and the Bayshore came, and quite frankly, the Bayshore was like, listen, please include us. And we held one of our the kickoff of the summer season there, and they were extremely thankful. And I have to tell you, they've had a great year. And I tell you, we have to promote the Bayshore. What they're doing out there is really fabulous.
Yes, it is, and they have some beautiful areas out there.
Oh my
quiet
gosh, it's beautiful.
beaches.
Quiet
You want to have some privacy. They really have some nice little spots that you can just bring your family to and enjoy.
Listen, when you drive over the bridge coming off of 18 and you enter into Neptune City, and the traffic is backed up to Avon, going to whatever beach they might be going to, whether it's Avon, Bradley, Belmar, Asbury, somebody's done the right thing here.
Yeah.
And hopefully those people that have done the right thing are the municipalities, which we know they've done, and we hope that the counties assisting them in our tourism department has helped expand their need and assist them with anything that they need.
Absolutely. Now, in 2018, Monmouth County was one of the top 5 most visited counties.
Sure.
I mean, that's great.
That's fabulous.
Yeah.
And that's fabulous. And I think we had 8.6 million visitors or something to that effect come through here, but some astonishing numbers. And I will tell you, after Sandy, and I know I keep going back to that because it's a real vital part of the success. Because there was a major hit back then, and the towns all came together in their own way. In their own direction to build back their infrastructure. But now, I mean, and you hate to say a bad thing turned good, but in this case it did, because you had some infrastructure that needed repair.
Sure.
This made them have to do it. And now, I mean, you go down, and whether you're in the paver type boardwalk in Bradley Beach, you're in the different types of boardwalks in Avon or Belmar, and then you go a little bit to the older style boardwalks that are in Asbury Park, and the wide beaches, the wide boardwalks, food establishments on the boardwalk. All those things bring a different look to what people are looking for, or family, what they want to bring their family to.
We sat here after Sandy, and you said we'll be back, and we'll be back better than ever.
And we certainly are.
Yes, that's so true. And part of it also has to do with the way you market the Jersey Shore, your marketing campaigns. How do you promote it?
So it's really amazing, and people don't realize this. And if I want people to take a look next year and take a look and see when you're looking at license plates. That's really the only way you can address it. And one of them in particular that always catches my eye is Canada. Okay, if you look at their license plates in Monmouth County, you see it growing more and more and more, because, and I commend our tourism department and our public information for going out to these other areas, whether in Philly shows or a show in Canada, and promoting what we have. And people are like, wow, this is really not far away, and it's amazing, and it's cost effective to them. So we've been really jumping on that, and it's really important, because the one thing that we have to remember is we can't just focus on the businesses for the 3 months there, because quite frankly, it's very hard to survive in a business for 3 months. So we have pushed out and extended that, and now we're making a presence, whether we're at different events, as you know, the Seafood Fest, the Oyster Fest, the Ocean Fest. Bradley Beach has different events. Then we come into the newer season, where we're going to have the Keyport Music Festival, we're going to have the San Gennaro Feast. All these things extend the tourism season, which is really important, because it gives the opportunity for the businesses to generate revenue outside the normal part of their season. It might not be the same amount of revenue, but it's revenue.
But it keeps them afloat. Absolutely. That's great. Thank you so much, Freeholder, for joining us on this great news about Tourism 2019. Before you know it, we're going to be in the 2020 season, and we're going to have lots to talk about next year as well.
Yes, and I want to thank everybody, all my whole departments, because I truly do believe the partnerships between the town and the counties, the municipalities and the counties has made this really work to be Monmouth County a major destination.
Yeah, absolutely. Working together, partnership, sharing. That's the key to go.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Freeholder. And that is all the time we have for this segment of Monmouth in Focus. Of course, please don't visit www.visitmonmouth.com for more information about county tourism. I'm Cynthia Scott. Have a great day.
When the economy crashed, we moved back to New Jersey for my husband's career. So I joined the respiratory therapy program at Brookdale. It's a great field. My name is Joriel Miller, and I came to Brookdale to change my career. I never imagined I could help save a life.
Planning a large-scale event or conference? Consider Brookdale Community College and its versatile Collins Arena. The Collins Arena is the premier venue for all kinds of corporate and community events. Live concerts and celebrity happenings, trade shows and expositions, sporting events and tournaments. The Collins Arena has countless layout options to meet your needs. Bring your next event to life at the Collins Arena at Brookdale Community College. Go to brookdalecc.edu/events and start planning your next event now.
Hello and welcome to Monmouth in Focus, a program about the services and functions of Monmouth County government. I'm Cynthia Scott, your host for this segment of Monmouth in Focus. Today we are joined by Freeholder Sue Kiley, who is the liaison to the health department, and she's here to talk about personal family experiences with breast cancer Awareness Month, and what does Monmouth County do to promote this disease awareness. Freeholder Kiley, thanks so much for joining us today.
My pleasure.
You have been an RN for 30 years, and you have also worked in the nursing profession on the other side as well when it comes to administrative duties, and you have some personal experiences, obviously, with your family and breast cancer. Let's start with that and how you really have become such a pioneer when it comes to breast cancer awareness.
Thank you. Well, let's start with October 13th, which was a Friday, and it was actually 13 years ago. And my sister Carol called me, and I said, "What are you doing?" She said, "I have bad news. I have breast cancer." And that was the first realization that this was something that was going to affect our family for many years. 6 months later to the day, my sister Patty was diagnosed with breast cancer. And then I had a third sister who had had precancerous tumors up until that point and had made the decision that because 2 of her sisters had been diagnosed, she was also going to go through all the radical treatment to prevent breast cancer in the future.
Yes, of course.
Yep.
Well, congratulations to you and your other sister who were breast cancer free, knock on wood, forever, right?
That's right.
So
That's right.
We're in October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Obviously, there's just so much that goes on. You're wearing pink, that symbolizes breast cancer
Absolutely.
awareness, but really, so important is early detection. And,
Correct.
I mean, we just talked a little previously. No one in this day and age should be dying of breast cancer.
Yep.
And early detection is the key here. Don't wait for your mammogram, correct?
Absolutely, absolutely. One of the things that came out of my 3 sisters having a breast cancer diagnosis is a charity that my niece and nephew started called Breast Intentions. And the whole idea was to help local community women that are going through the same diagnosis, the same issues. And the most important thing you can do is self-breast exam. And they, in fact, created this little card, which I'll leave with you, it hangs in the shower so that it makes it very easy for women and men to do breast exam, to detect early if there's a potential lump, and then get mammograms when you're supposed to.
That is such a great, great idea. It reminds you when you're in the shower, you have 50 billion things going on through your head, and there you go. There it is. What are some of the signs that you can detect?
Okay, so obviously a lump, you know, if you notice a lump, or a change in the size or the color of a breast. Sometimes there could be a discharge that you would notice that's unusual. Just having pain, a general pain. A lot of times pain in the breast doesn't mean cancer, but it still means it's something that you have to get checked out.
And it's very difficult because sometimes during certain times of the month you are a little bit more swollen. You do feel a little bit more pain during your cycle. So sometimes it is hard to detect. So that's why it's even more important to make sure that you are doing breast exams. And if there is something that you think is not right, you call the doctor.
Right. Yeah. Don't underestimate. Let your doctor underestimate.
Correct. Correct.
But make sure you get there to get it checked out.
And we talk about so much of women with breast cancer, but men are certainly, victims of it as well.
Absolutely right. There's about 200,000 cases of breast cancer that are diagnosed on a yearly basis. 10% of that are men. So they're not exempt. Men have breast tissue just the way women have breast tissue, and they have to do a self-exam and they have to be aware.
I would imagine it's probably a little bit more difficult to do a self-exam on a man.
Well, if they're standing in the shower, they can follow the card and they can do the exam.
So, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, like we said, it's in October, and so the purpose of it is really to what? Promote awareness, correct?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The county does a lot of things to promote that awareness. We declare the month as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We gather all of our employees and we celebrate the men and women in our organization that are breast cancer free or have suffered from breast cancer. We also do a Pink Day, where we all dress in pink and we publicize the fact that we're supporting that. Yes. And then the health department itself also does free mammograms and free screenings for women that are either uninsured or underinsured to make sure that they are getting the care they need to diagnose their cancers if they're there.
Absolutely. So, and you had mentioned the Breast Intentions. How does Breast Intentions also get the word out, like you said, in the local community?
Got it. So there's a couple of things they do that I get involved in that's really a lot of fun, and one is school assemblies. And we gather the female students and the male students in some cases. Some cases it's just the women, but a lot of times the boys are there as well. And we educate them on, my sisters tell part of their story, which is pretty gruesome when you think of what they went through. And then we drive home to them the fact that if you do the self-exam, if you pay attention to your body, you have a much likelier chance of finding and treating breast cancer before it becomes an issue. And
you bring up such a good point, Freeholder. You could bring a doctor into these schools and have him or her talk about it, which is very effective as well. But when you humanize that and you have a breast cancer survivor talking to these students, talking to parents, it really drives home the fact that this could happen to me too.
That's right. You know, it's interesting. We have them all stand up at the beginning of the assembly, and then we say, if any of you are victims of breast cancer, sit down. If any of you have a family member that's been affected, sit down. If any of you have a friend, and by the time you finish, there's nobody standing.
Wow.
And if there's one or two standing that have never met a breast cancer survivor, my sister Carol says, well, now you have, because I am a survivor.
That's so powerful.
Yeah, and it really does. It drives the point home when they look around the room and everybody sat down.
Wow, wow. So when it comes to breast cancer, are there any ways that you yourself as an individual can do things to prevent them in addition to your self-breast exams? Maybe diet, obviously smoking, things like that?
You're right on target. Healthy living, you know, limiting the amount of alcohol. Don't smoke. I was going to say limit, but you shouldn't smoke at all.
Correct. Yeah, so true.
So not smoking, exercise, healthy diet, you know, those are all important parts of good health in general, and that will increase your chances of staying healthy when it comes to different types of cancers.
Absolutely. You know, it's a great month to promote awareness, and we should not forget it after October's over. We should continue it, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I'll leave you with information on breast intentions, because if there are women in the community that are suffering with this disease and need help, Breast Intentions is there for that purpose. Any money that they collect goes directly to women in the community to help them through the disease.
Oh, great. Great. Such wonderful information here. Unfortunately, we do have to talk about it continuously year after year to get the word out, but it's so important, and the more that we get the word out and the more that women and men do self-breast exams, hopefully those numbers will decrease. Quickly, you had said we have some good numbers and some not so good numbers, correct?
Yeah. So we've got 250,000 new cases diagnosed every year on average. That was as of 2017. The current data is not available yet. But the good news is that we have 35 million cases that have been identified, women that are still living and surviving, either cancer-free, or they're still, you know, they're still addressing some of the issues associated with it, but they're alive to talk about it today.
Okay, that is great news, wonderful news. Thank you so much for being here today, Freeholder, and sharing this news with us and information as well. Always so important, and always great to have you here on Monmouth in Focus.
Thank you, it's always my pleasure.
And that is all the time we have for this segment of Monmouth in Focus. Of course, if you need more information, please visit www.visitmonmouth.com. I'm Cynthia Scott. Have a great day, everyone.
They come to Brookdale with a passion for healthcare, cybersecurity, fashion merchandising. They graduate and transfer to universities like Georgetown, NJIT, and the Fashion Institute of Technology. They begin their careers as registered nurses, security engineers, and fashion designers. This is what success looks like, and here is where it all starts. This is Brookdale, college redefined, success reimagined. Take your next step at brookdalecc.edu.
Hello and welcome to Monmouth in Focus, a program about the services and functions of Monmouth County government. I'm your host, Cynthia Scott. Hurricane season is coming to an end, and although New Jersey was spared from Mother Nature's wrath, it's always important to plan, prepare, and stay informed. Joining me now is Monmouth County Sheriff Sean Golden, whose agency runs the Monmouth County Office of Emergency Management. Sheriff, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
September was actually National Preparedness Month. It happens every September. Very important month there. And why is it so important to reinforce that message about preparing, planning, and staying informed?
Well, we know, and we see our storms that come through Monmouth County and Superstorm Sandy, and then we look at hurricanes along the East Coast. And so it's always a good time of year to remind our residents to be prepared, stay informed, have a plan. Those are the key components to being successful, particularly if you have to evacuate or shelter somewhere else during a hurricane. And so we have a tremendous emergency management team at the Monmouth County Sheriff's Office, led by Mike Opegard. He's certainly revered around the state as one of the best in the business, and he is. I mean, he spends his day in and day out planning, mitigating, and being ready on our end with our first responders and OEM coordinators throughout the county.
Absolutely.
So that we're ready for a storm. But we depend on our residents. No evacuation or shelter plan or anything else can be successful without our residents engaged. And that's what the September month is all about, to remind our residents to be prepared. You know, the national program puts this on. You can go to ready.gov, other websites, and come up with a simple family plan, a kit too, so that you have enough supplies for a couple days. All that is involved and really easy to do. You know, this year's motto was be prepared, not scared.
Right.
And so, you know, all of those tips can be found on the websites and on our Monmouth County Sheriff's Office website as well.
Of course, and what's really important, Sheriff, is, you know, National Preparedness Month kind of paves the way for each county to kind of tailor their own message. So we have a message, really, know your zone.
Know your zone.
Yeah.
You know, this is, again, when we talk about Mike Opegard, our OE Emergency Management Coordinator for the County of Monmouth, this was his plan and this program that he developed, and it's the first of its kind in the state of New Jersey, called Know Your Zone. You know, so many questions come up when we ask our residents to evacuate. Well, how do I know? You know, am I in a low-lying area? Is my house in a flood-prone area? And so we took the flood maps, designed it around our GIS system, our mapping system, so that you can plug in your address, your home address, into our website, into our mobile app, and it will tell you your zone, exactly, A, B, C, or D. And so when we call for an evacuation of a particular zone, everybody in Zone A, per their address, knows exactly that they're in Zone A, and that's who we're asking to leave the shore area along the coast. I mean, you know, we have sensitive coastal areas that are prone to flooding and certainly are vulnerable during the storms. Know Your Zone's been a great program. Again, first of its kind in the state of New Jersey, and that's what we encourage our residents to do, stay in tune with that.
And it's great because with Know Your Zone, there's no question as to do I need to evacuate.
Yeah, it's right down to the block and lot. You know, we had so many ask us during Storm Sandy, geez, is that me in the evacuation zone? Now it's clear. We went with the flood maps and converted them to the zone evacuations by letter A, B, C, or D. You simply go to the website, punch in your address, and you'll know exactly what zone you're in, so that when you know, if we have to make the call to evacuate, you know that that's your residence.
You know, in the wake of Sandy, as bad as Sandy was, some really great initiatives and programs came as a result of Sandy. Another one is the storm program.
Yeah. Along with Know Your Zone, we developed the storm program. Again, another first. We had so many issues surrounding evacuation. You know, during Sandy, and I don't know if people remember the numbers, we evacuated 72,000 residents from our 22 coastal communities along the shore. And so that's a mass evacuation that we had to do. And certainly one of the challenges were our seniors. They're a vulnerable community. They have certain special needs sometimes. And so we went on a seniors taking on readiness measure. It's called STORM. Great educational program. It's a great planning program for seniors so that they have a plan. Our emergency management team goes into a lot of senior communities, presents planning, being prepared, and having that emergency contact information, all of the list of their medications, doctors, pharmacies, everything that goes along with it. So if we do have to move them, they have the information and we have the information, which is great. And so, you know, in reward for doing some homework, we call it, you know, they fill out a plan. We have a storm kit. It's a readiness kit. Again, you know, blankets, water, pill containers, all of those things rolled into a kit for them. It's a preparedness great. It's a great reward for a plan. And again, that was all done through grant money through our emergency management team, Mike Opegard. Tremendous program.
And just to give you an idea of how successful it is to our viewers, I think that emergency management presented storm to 3,000 seniors and have presented 2,500 kits to them.
In the last several years, 2,500 kits have been handed out. And it's been a tremendous success. So again, you know, that is the plan, to make sure our residents are all prepared. And we can't forget about pets. Even with our pets, our domestic animals, you have to have a plan for them.
Of course.
And have to have the information. You know, who's your veterinarian? Do they take any medications? And we have to make special arrangements if we do evacuate them, because we don't generally keep the pets in the same shelters.
Right.
We have special shelter arrangements for that. So all of that comes into play, as we can see when we have disasters down south and along the coast. Other counties really struggle with that as well. So it's important that everybody has a plan.
The Monmouth County Sheriff's Office does a great job when it comes to social media and getting the word out, whether it's Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or videos. So during the July storm, that really was key there.
Yeah, you know, during July this year, we had the microburst come through, 70-mile-an-hour winds, took down a lot of poles, put our county, more than half our county without power for almost 2 days, 3 days in some parts. And so communication is the key. We learned this in storms past. Social media is it these days. Everything is done through social media.
Yeah.
So we encourage all our residents to tune into social media. Monmouth County Sheriff's Office, because of our emergency management, we have a lot of messaging that goes out, real-time messaging, which we accumulate. If anybody was ever to see, our residents were able to see the operation, as you know, being in the operations center. All of the key parties in the county, including utilities, nonprofits, Red Cross, Salvation Army, all fire, EMS, emergency management, they're all in the center making decisions. And so real-time information and us putting forth real-time information is so valuable during a crisis and during an emergency. And that's why we tell people to tune in to social media sites.
Absolutely. That's the best way to get the up-to-date information out, as well as the Monmouth County Sheriff's Office app.
Yeah, we developed a mobile app several years ago. Again, that was in response to Storm Sandy, and we rolled out a mobile application, easy to download. It's free on the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. You can go down, download the Monmouth County Sheriff's Office official mobile application, and on there you'll find a lot of useful information, not just storm related, but anything that we have in the Sheriff's Office going on. Social media sites, our real-time push application that gives weather notifications if we have some type of storm warning, tornado warning, some flood watch or warning. All of those are pushed out real time, so and it scrolls along your screen on the phone. That's nice. But behind that, too, in our emergency management, that ready.gov that we talked about, those preparedness lists for your family or your business. We haven't talked a lot about businesses, but businesses. So those family and residential plans and those business plans can all be found on ready.gov and on our Monmouth County Sheriff's Office app. It's something that we really encourage people to download because, again, it gives you our social media sites as well as the push notifications and a lot of other information about our daily activities in the Sheriff's Office.
Of course, lots of great information there, Sheriff. Thanks so much for sharing all of it with us today.
Thank
you.
And
thank you for being a leader in public safety and emergency management as well.
Awesome.
And that is all the time we have for this segment of Monmouth in Focus. I'm Cynthia Scott. Have a great day, everyone.